this day, guys, we do get them confused from time to time. No worries, though. I am here to set the record straight. So with bison, you'll notice these guys have horns on their heads, and those horns grow from the sides of their heads, they grow straight up. With a buffalo, those horns grow from the tops of their heads, and they'll curl down. You'll also notice with bison, these guys have a hump on their back. This hump is a fused bone or a fused vertebrae. This naturally causes their heads to slouch down. They can use these heads as snow plows. They're going to plow through that snow. If they have calves that year, the calves will follow right behind them. Now, during westward expansion, the government wanted to put Native Americans on reservations. They realized the best way of going about doing this was to take away the Native Americans' resources. They realized the bison were one of their biggest resources. They could use bison for all kinds of different things. They would use the meat as food, hides as clothing and blankets, the hooves and bones as tools and weapons. They could even use bison tails as fly swatters, and bison poop, use bison poop as baby powder. Pretty gross and counterproductive if you ask me. At the start of westward expansion, it was estimated to be right around 50 million bison. But by the time a few concerned citizens got together to help protect those bison, there was less than 1,000 of them. Nowadays, we're looking at right around 500,000 bison. Most of them we can find in smaller herds just like this. Lots of farmers will raise them for their very healthy, very lean meat. The biggest herd, though, can be found in Yellowstone National Park. With this species, the males can weigh about 2,000 pounds, females closer to about 1,500 pounds. Do not let that weight fool you guys. These guys can run about 35 miles per hour. They're able to jump up in the air close to a foot off of the ground, with all of their hooves lifting off of the ground. And they can pivot on all four hooves. They can turn on a dime. They've also got attitudes to match that can be very aggressive and very territorial. Now guys, if we're watching out into this herd here, we do have a total of 6 calves from this year. They're not as small as they used to be, but you'll see some of the smaller guys out here. At this point, they're probably about 3.5, 4 months old at this point, though. Now, do we have any questions about the bison? Alright, well, we're actually parked at a pretty good spot for me to give you guys an above-ground cavern tour. So if we take a moment, look off to the left-hand side, you're noticing this cave entrance. When you take the cave tour, you get on a boat in one direction about half. Well, guys, we travel underneath this chances are, guys, when you were first coming in today, you would have driven parts of the cave out in front of us on this road. And also, when you get about halfway through your cave tour, you get to a low-hanging ceiling where there's broken stalactites. You're hanging out right underneath this bison pasture. You guys already took the cave tour. I hope you guys didn't get dripped on at that point, because that's all baby powder. In all seriousness, you're about 100 feet underground, so you got nothing to worry about. All right, guys, we're going to continue on. We'll go check out some more animals.